We're now going to take a look at how to modify the categories, so either add or remove or rename categories. So there's something peculiar here that's maybe not intuitive. So let's say we select the first 5 rows of a series over here, of a categorical series. So I've called it Department Cat 5. You'll notice that all 9 categories exist, even though only 3 of them appear in that particular series. The reason is that Pandas assumes that these are the 9 categories that can appear in this series. Even if they don't appear, that's okay. So it's possible to have 0 appearances in that series. And you can verify that all 9 categories still exist like this. So one thing you can do, if you just want to remove all the categories that are not in this series, if you just press Tab and you go to remove unused categories, this will remove them all. Again, a copy is returned, so you'll need to assign this to a new variable in order to keep it. All right, so that's how you remove any unused categories. Now, if you want to add a new category, so now we're going back to our original Department Cat. So this is all 24,000 values. And let's just say we have a new category. So this does not appear in the data set at all. It's not one of those 9. If we try to just overwrite the very first value, so we're going to overwrite police with information technology, we're going to get an error and say we don't have this category. It says set the categories first. So the way you do this, you .cat.add categories. I know this is a little tedious over here. We can add a new category like this. And we'll just copy this. And it will add it. Again, we have to reassign it. So we can do that over here. And now we have a new category. And you can see the number has changed from 9 to 10. And now I can overwrite this first one like this, because Pandas now knows that it is a possible category. All right, cool. Now, sometimes you might want to remove a category. And it's not removing the unused, you just want to remove one of them. So let's just say we want to remove the other department. Oh, and I misspelled that. So what happens is that Pandas just replaces them with a missing value. So it's no longer there. It's not a category. There was an other right here. It is now removed and replaced with a missing values. So those are ways you can modify the categories. Again, you're not going to remember all this, but if you just remember the cat accessor and just look through, these are all the possible categories that exist over here. You can usually use one of these to do something, with the categorical data. Add the categories, remove the unused categories. You can even rename a category as well. Let's just do that one. So you can just give it a dictionary and it'll map. So we can say rename police to just say capital P, and it just renames it like that. So that is something, another useful trick to know about. All right, so that's how you can modify the categories.